Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the San Jose State Spartans taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Craver. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the ball first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Craver. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So San Jose State's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Dropping back, it's Matthews. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Bates. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Gets away. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Reed. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a connection. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Now adjusting. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. That's caught. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're going back to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Fires to the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Riley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Bates. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Aggies will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Reed. He'll try to do it himself. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. A&M comes back out with another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Bussey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback got it himself. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Rushes on him. Intercepted. I guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Bussey. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. Once he got some room, it was over. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here's the handoff.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Reed. He fires a bullet to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Oh, they're after him. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Matthews. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Power football with the run. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Steps away to find some room. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield very late in the half. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Bringing it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Looking for a gap. It's Bates. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw. It's Matthews. Makes the grab. It's Riley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Bates. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. They booted away on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Fights off a defender. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
They finally get him, RD. Goodness gracious. You could see the quarterback broke not one, two tackles. He scrambles outside the pocket. What do you have to do? Just keep chasing, right? Relentless effort. Finally get the QB outside the pocket and get him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Reed. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll do it himself. And into the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, this offense was sitting in such good position. I like the play call. I like being aggressive, but if you don't have something open right away, throw that football into the ground. Don't take a sack and now back yourself up and make it harder.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on third and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggie. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Matthews. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll keep it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Oh, better look out! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch, and they finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Snagged in the middle, it's Bates. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
With the catch, it's Riley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's caught. It's Smith. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Bringing it back. The 30. The 10. And he's gonna take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. The sure hands, it's Bates. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. To the air, it's Matthews. Catch open down the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Tackle is made after 43. 2nd down coming up.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.